It's now 4:30 on WKYT this morning. Road crews are working again, clearing roadways in Lexington this morning. After snow and some rain, slushy, slick spots may still be out there.
And Laurel County road crews say the rains helped them clear up snow, but now people in the county have flooding to worry about.
And the family of a fallen Lexington police officer has asked the state parole board not to release his killer from prison early.
This is WKYT This Morning.
Good morning. So good to have you with us bright and early here on WKYT. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. What really was a frozen, snowy mess yesterday has turned into kind of a slushy, wet mess.
Right. Sort of half melted. Yeah. It is a mess out there this morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Micah Harris. It is another WKYT First Alert Severe Weather Day.
Yeah, if you think of Hawaiian shaved ice, remember that back in the day? That's pretty much what it is out on the roads. I mean, it's just slush out there. But the good news is you're able to melt that pretty rapidly, clear the roads pretty easily, so hopefully that's going to be the case over in eastern Kentucky too. I can just vouch for that here in Lexington. If you go across the eastern portion of our viewing area, we still have that snow, but it is tapering off very quickly. And what we're going to be seeing by around 7 a.m. is when all the snow moves on out of eastern Kentucky. So it's going to take a little time, but you know what? We take about a 6-hour break, and then guess what? Again, we have another batch of wintry mix moving on through, but that's not for everybody. I'm going to show you the best area that can see this wintry mix coming up in a few minutes.
See you then. And so the road crews are out there this morning. They're working hard, cleaning up these messy problems that we have around Lexington in terms of all this slush.
Yeah, the mix of snow and rain above freezing and below freezing temperatures has really made for a nightmare for some drivers. The rain on top of snow has made some roads more slick than others. Road conditions across the city may be worse this morning. Lexington Streets and Roads crews say they couldn't pre-treat the roads yesterday because it was raining. They say it would wash away the salt. So in places where the snow is sticking, use a little bit of extra caution this morning. Those slick spots could be out there.
This morning, Laurel County now. Some people, including county leaders, are concerned about flooding. The county saw some heavy rainfall yesterday on top of several inches of snow. WKYT's Garrett Weimer spoke to people in Laurel County about their concern.
Even as it rained, folks around Laurel County spent the evening cleaning up the first round of snow.
Could be worse. Could be snowing.
Before it got colder and came back.
It's a mess and it's going to get worse.
The warmer temperatures and rain got rid of some snow, but it didn't get rid of all of it.
Yes. Heavy, wet, because of the rain. It's more like slush and water than snow. So it's heavier to move.
Local leaders say because of all that, they're watching for high water. Laurel County's emergency management director says they've been keeping an eye on the same places that tend to flood anytime the county gets more than a couple inches of rain, including right here on Court Road, south of London.
I'm afraid that water, I can swim, but...
Carl Sizemore's lived out here along Court Road for 40 years. He says they're no stranger to flooding.
Oh God, sometimes it was running at these windows here at one night. So,
Sizemore planned to stay up in case the water got too close to the house, saying he'll keep a watchful eye on the water as it rises the next few days. In Laurel County, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
The Laurel County Emergency Management Director says county leaders are also watching Hopper Creek for high water.
In neighboring Clay County, road crews have been working all night to treat roads for snow falling there. Crews were still clearing some snow from roads last night. They say all the rain has helped a little bit. Clay County's road department is responsible for about 500 miles of pavement. Many of the roads they treat are dangerous.
A whole lot of them, you make a misslick there, you've got bluffs on the side of the road there. You've got 100-foot drops on some of them if you don't watch what you do.
Well, crews say they'll continue working the roads in Clay County, clearing up as much snow and slush as they can for drivers.
4 people are recovering this morning after a wreck in Perry County on Highway 7. Yesterday in the Viper community, police say an SUV slid on the road. The driver overcorrected, and that caused the SUV to flip over several times. Police say one person in the SUV was thrown from the vehicle. The jaws of life had to be used to get the other 3 people out. You can track snow along with the latest traffic with the WKYT Weather Plus Traffic app. You can download it for free in the app or Google Play stores and keep up with any closings or delays this morning on our website, WKYT.com. Plus, we have those at the bottom of your screen, but sometimes you have to wait for a while for them to come by.
Well, this was an interesting little speech. President George W. Bush went back on the campaign trail alongside his brother Jeb. The brothers Bush spoke to a packed South Carolina crowd, hoping to gain a little bit of traction for Jeb before the first in the South primary.
And then on the Democratic side, meanwhile, Bernie Sanders attempting to convince Nevada voters that he is not what rival Hillary Clinton calls a single-issue candidate. Mary Maloney explains.
This is Bush country, Mr. President.
President George W. Bush, speaking to a friendly South Carolina crowd, says he's stepping back onto the campaign trail for two reasons.
One, because I care deeply about Jeb. And two, because I care deeply about our country.
Donald Trump insisting he and the Bush family have
no bad blood.
But at last weekend's GOP debate, Trump's assault on the former president drew loud boos.
I am sick and tired of him going after my family. My brother was building a security apparatus to keep us safe.
The World Trade Center came down during your brother's reign.
Remember
that.
Hold on. Let me finish. He's had the gall to go after my mother.
That's not keeping us safe.
Marco Rubio, who has clashed with his former mentor, Jeb, came to George W. Bush's defense.
The World Trade Center came down because Bill Clinton didn't kill Osama bin Laden when he had the chance to kill him.
And George Bush...
Meanwhile, Hillary Clinton is trying to brand Bernie Sanders.
I am not a single-issue candidate. I am not a single-issue candidate. I am not a single-issue candidate.
She's hoping to slow his surge before voting begins in Nevada.
The idea that I am a single-issue candidate, we're the only major nation on earth, doesn't guarantee health care for all people. So we've got to raise the minimum wage to a living wage. It's not one issue.
I'm Mary Maloney reporting.
The South Carolina primary for Republicans is this Saturday. A week later, on February 27th, then, there's the primary for the Democrats. The unusual way they do it there. The Nevada caucus for Democrats is also this Saturday, and then Republican candidates will caucus there next Tuesday, February 23rd.
A Whitley County judge has sentenced a woman who admitted playing a role in her 2-year-old daughter's death. The Commonwealth's Attorney's Office says Trina White received a 10-year sentence for second-degree manslaughter. She pleaded guilty last month. In 2013, investigators say White's daughter died of blunt force trauma and asphyxiation. White's boyfriend, Mark Hyden, pleaded guilty to murder last year. He's serving a 25-year sentence.
The family of a fallen Lexington police officer asked the state parole board not to release his killer from prison early. Glenn Donahue is serving a 20-year sentence for manslaughter in the 2010 hit-and-run death of Officer Brian Durman. Donahue is eligible for parole this year. Yesterday, the Durman family testified during a parole hearing, saying that Donahue has not earned an early release.
Glenn Donahue has never accepted responsibility nor shown any remorse for his actions. Even when he was questioned by the parole board at his last hearing, he would not admit any fault.
Officer Durman's widow, Brandy, also brought more than 5,000 letters from people asking that Donahue be denied parole. Donahue will testify to the parole board later this morning.
Doctors are warning University of Kentucky students about a rise in cases of peritonitis on campus. It is the swelling of the jaw. Doctors say can often be a sign of a bigger virus like mumps. In the last week, UK says that they've seen 15 cases on campus. They say right now they're trying to figure out if it's mumps or something else is the underlying factor.
Just having any virus like the flu, mono, even HIV can cause this swelling in this parotid gland. So it can be a number of viruses. We're just not sure what it is yet.
Well, UK hopes to have test results back by the end of the week. Doctors say anyone with a swollen jaw should seek medical treatment and stay home for 5 days.
4:39 on WKYT this morning, and a pilot project designed to make Short Street in Lexington more friendly for walkers will be ending. According to our news partners at the Herald Leader, city leaders say that they will have to stop the project because of renovations to the former Fayette County Courthouse. They say Short Street will return to its original look in the spring. The project added art and improved pedestrian crossings, but some nearby business owners complained about traffic problems. WKYT this morning, just getting started. Great to have you with us here on this Tuesday, bright and early.
Well, we all like to save money in as many ways as we can, like cutting back on energy bills. We'll share some ways you can do that coming up.
And we'll take a look at how some current artists honored those who have passed at the 58th Annual Grammys. That's still ahead on WKYT This Morning.
This system now moving on out. Once that moves on out, we'll take about a 6-hour break, and then we have another one. It's going to be diving on in here. I'll talk all about that coming up next. First alert severe weather day. I'm meteorologist Micah Harris, still watching that snow taper off from west to east. I-75 corridor now good to go. No more accumulating snow, just a couple of flakes here and there. It's back toward the east we're going to be watching out for. Right along 75 corridor, we picked up right there anywhere from 2 inches to about 3 inches of snow. Very slushy snow. It's pretty easy for those road crews to actually knock it off on the roads. So things are looking pretty good across the region, especially those main roads. You get in toward eastern Kentucky, still holding on to some snow showers. It's going to be right around 7 a.m. before you start to see all that long gone. So anywhere from now through 7 a.m., watch for that to disappear. Thing we have to be watching out for is a flood warning. That goes in effect for much of southeastern Kentucky, and you can see that does include portions of the Mountain Parkway, and then we'll make your way down toward the Hal Rogers Parkway and 421. 15's included in that, and then head back towards, say, Floyd County and also Salyersville, Magoffin County, dealing with that flood warning. So keep in mind, those creeks and streams are getting pretty flooded at this moment. Could go over those roads. So here's a look. Here's 7 a.m. Everything's long gone, right? Watch these temperatures. They really don't move all that much. We're talking low to mid-30s today. There is noontime, still pretty dry, but look at that system moving on in here. Later on this afternoon, off into the evening, this is going to be a wintry mix, another chance at rain and snow with this one. And it looks to be I-64 southbound. That is your best bet to actually see this one. So anywhere from Lexington, Frankfort, Mount Sterling, Moorhead, and south, that is your best bet at actually seeing this. If we do pick up accumulation, which is not very likely that we actually do, but if we do, it's going to be an inch or less, so very light accumulation south of I-64 later on this evening. Up until the night, it fades away. Let's talk about the days after that. So tomorrow, a couple of flakes here and there. Not a big issue. Small chance, about 30%. It's just going to be on the chilly side. Thursday and Friday, check out these days. I mean, pretty decent day there on Thursday. Sunny with highs in the 40s. We will take that. That's actually just around average. And then Friday and Saturday, you're talking about 50s and 60s in the forecast. Those are really, really good looking days, and those are nice feeling days too. So after we get past today and tomorrow, then it's smooth sailing all through the weekend. I say smooth sailing. We'll have a shower chance there on Saturday. Definitely not a washout, but look at these numbers heading off towards your weekend. 50s, 60s. Yeah, temps go back down there on Monday, but not too far. We're 44 degrees there on Monday, guys. So it's all about getting through today, which won't be that hard. I know we'll have some issues there, especially back roads, neighborhoods, but this is very slushy snow. It's that snow that you can slip and slide everywhere. You got to keep that in mind as you're traveling this morning. Tomorrow, once again, a couple of flurries, but after that, yeah, it looks good there heading off towards your weekend.
And the car wash is in order after this.
Yes.
We've paid the rent for some good days.
Yes, that is the truth. That is the truth.
Woo. Okay, thank you, Micah. 446 right now, and colder winters mean higher energy bills. We know how much that can put a strain on our wallets, of course.
Definitely. In today's Mom's Everyday Minute, we're showing you how to bring your bill back down.
Hey moms, it's Josh Elledge from SavingsAngel.com. Let's cut that home heating bill. You can save about 3% for every degree you lower your temperature. So experiment to find your perfect settings for both day and nighttime. Now once you know what those are, use a programmable thermostat. Number 2. Use your home's heat retention to your advantage and turn the heat down further ahead of leaving or going to bed than you normally do. Number 3, wearing slippers or socks and even a hat can save a lot of money. Hold in that heat you've been paying for. Hang heavier drapes over windows. Put up plastic on your windows. Install door sweeps. Insert specially cut insulation pieces for electricity plugs and light switches. And use weather stripping on exterior doors. Number 5, change your furnace filter to increase energy efficiency. An experienced home energy auditor might be worth the investment if your heating bills are really high year after year. A professional may be able to reveal some major problems in your home's energy efficiency that you're not seeing.
For these tips and more, go to WKYT.com, click on Moms Every Day.
And right there, you'll find all the latest news and those closings and delays, and they are numerous. Once again this morning with that slushy situation we have out there this morning. 4:48 is the time, bright and early.
The 58th Annual Grammy Awards were full of tribute performances and heartfelt speeches. A Kentuckian was part of both. We'll take a look at last night's Grammys when we come back.
Welcome back in, 4:51, and this word is just in. The Fayette County school system is closed today. Fayette County schools are closed because of ongoing wintry weather.
Yes.
There you go. And here we are on your Tuesday. The Grammys were a star-studded event.
From Adele to Taylor Swift and Kendrick Lamar, also Stevie Wonder was there. The biggest names in music taking the stage at this year's Grammy Awards. Danielle Nottingham has more from the red carpet in Los Angeles.
Mark Ronson and Bruno Mars walked away with Record of the Year for their smash Uptown Funk. Taylor Swift kicked off the show, then she took home Album of the Year.
I'm African, I'm black as the moon.
Kendrick Lamar won Best Rap Album, then confronted racial issues during his live performance.
We will live forever, believe that.
They both lost Song of the Year to Ed Sheeran's ballad Thinking Out Loud.
Thank you very much.
Adele returned to the Grammy stage for the first time in 4 years.
The show was heavy on emotion this year as the Grammys paid tribute to several music legends who passed away recently.
Ziggy played guitar. Looking like Ziggy Stardust's twin sister, Lady Gaga wowed the crowd with a David Bowie medley. Stevie Wonder and Pentatonic saluted Earth, Wind & Fire's Maurice White.
The thrill is gone.
Bonnie Raitt helped honor blues legend B.B. King. Jackson Browne and the remaining Eagles remembered Glenn Frey.
Just you
And in a first, the Grammys got a taste of Broadway, courtesy of the smash hip-hop musical Hamilton. Danielle Nottingham, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, Kentucky native Chris Stapleton was a winner last night. His album Traveler won for the Best Grammy for Best Country Album. He was nominated alongside big country names like Sam Hunt, Little Big Town, and Casey Musgraves.
All right, what about that? Chris Stapleton, congratulations. Kentucky represents out there at the Grammys. 4:53 now. A new restaurant has opened in a historic downtown Lexington building.
Lockbox, which is attached to the new 21C Museum Hotel, had its grand opening last night. The restaurant and hotel, both in the old Fayette National Bank building at the corner of Main and Upper. Lockbox features some unique artwork, and you can even dine in the old bank vault. As for the menu, you'll find American and Southern fare. And somebody made the joke about Al Gore. Maybe he's the head chef at Lockbox.
That was the the promise to put Social Security there, right? An old vault there in that bank building. That's why the name. Good to have you along on WKYT this morning. Much more news is on the way here on your Tuesday.
We'll also have another look at your morning forecast.
57 is the time on WKYT this morning.
Let's get another look at the forecast right now for Micah.
Yeah, and now as the rain and also that snow has moved on through, what's left over is a very soggy ground, getting a bits and pieces of clearing of the sky, and that allows those temperatures to cool off there at the surface. And you can see a dense fog advisory through 11 a.m. in effect for Bluegrass back toward the west. That means if you're heading down the BG Parkway and also 27, 127, I-64 through Frankfort all the way to Louisville. Those are going to be areas that's going to be rolling in some pretty dense fog. Got to keep that in mind. But look what we're seeing outside. Nothing. So now the snow has ended here in Lexington. A couple of flakes. I'm going to show you when we get another chance later on this afternoon. That's coming up. Another 2 hours of WKYT News.